Okay, so one thing that I've learned today is that it is a bit of a challenge to go live on the Friday evening because the stream is it's a little bit wonky. But welcome everybody to the show. Welcome, great of you to be here on your Friday afternoon or whenever you are watching. Of course, I love you to be live here, but that's maybe not always the case. That is fine. Again, we are a little bit struggling with some quality of the stream, so let's try to see how far we can get it. I do see some people live here, so let's say hi to them. Rafals, hello, my southern neighbor. How are you, sir? I hope that you're doing well. I also see that Jacobs is in the house, and he says, I have some dinner. Well, you know, that's fine if you have some dinner. I mean, you can sit back on your couch, get some food, and then also watching the unboxing. Well, not unboxing. We already unboxed it, and it's already good to go. But because we're going to do a review, a full-on review today. And also, I say hello from Brick Motion. Awesome of you guys to be here live and direct. And I have something really cool. Now, unfortunately, I forgot my phone, which is a bit awkward. Here you go. This is live. This is cool about live. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my phone as quickly as I get. And I will be back very shortly because that's really stupid with me. But you can, if everything's fine, you can hear me a little bit still. So getting my phone. Got my phone. Because I need my phone in order for you to have a good experience, because I actually can show you what I've done for you. So we're going to talk about this beautiful set, this right here. This is the Mos Eisley Cantina. This is the build that I've done. It is set number 75290. It has a whopping 3,187 pieces. It's quite huge. It's 18 plus, and it sells for 350 euros here in the Netherlands. I bought it myself, though I did use my VIP points. So if you're you buy a lot of Lego via Lego.com, you can actually get VIP points. And I had about 100 euros of VIP points, so I actually bought that with it, which I'm really happy that I did that, because that made it possible for me to have to show it to you. All right. So next up is that I want to show you something that is important to know. Is that there you go. I actually have a table right here on that side, and I actually got two cameras for you guys to have a look at it. That, my friends, is the set right there. It's a big set, so I could not put it here on the desk. And actually, I also have a camera mounted on top so that you guys can really have a close look at that. So I am pumped for that. So I hope that you guys are also because this is my very first review that I'm going to do live. But let's talk about it. So the set has 21 minifigures. So if I look at the three components that I have, is that I want to talk about the minifigures. I want to talk about the build process, and also the displayability or playability. Now, because this is a play set, it's a little bit of a different thing. And it's also, we were talking a little bit more about the play set. We're going to talk about, of course, the minifigures. But this is a very specific kind of strange set. It's called a Master Builder series. So it's quite huge, and it's called Master because it's really a big set. What I want to talk to you also about is in this case, the build process by itself. It took me 3 days to complete the build. Now, I am not a person like a lot of other people that want to just get the whole thing done as quickly as possible. I want to enjoy the build process. So if you want to have a bit of a feeling that you're like meditation or something, it's a little bit of a different word, but let's just call it meditation. And then this is a really nice set, but don't do everything in one go. Just make it like 2 or 3 days. It's perfect for that. So I started on Friday evening, which was just a very simple 2-bag build. Then I did Saturday the whole afternoon and Sunday the whole afternoon, and then everything was done. So that is what I did, and I really enjoyed each and every moment of that. And that is what I want to talk about the build process before I show the set. The way that you build a process, that you build the set, is that you start by one thing that I can show you immediately, and that is this V35 speeder right here. So I'll show it there. This is the set. This is where everything starts with. So you immediately get results. That is what I love about this set. Every bag you do, you get immediate result. So bag 1 is a V35. Bag 2 is the bar. We're going to show you the bar in a few minutes. Bag 3, 4 until 12 is really building the one side of the cantina. So if I look on top of the top level, let's show you that right now. So this is the top level of what I have right there, and let me give it a little bit more of a little bit more space so that you can actually see the whole build. There you go. There you go. So this is the size of it. So this is really a big set. Now the whole left portion that you see right here, that is what you can do until the bag 13. Sorry, until 12. And then you have a big build bag 14. And bag 14 is a huge bag. It's actually not even one bag. It is a plethora of bags. It's like one number that is actually 6, 7 bags or something. That's really huge. But because it's so huge, what they did with what Lego did was what is really, I mean, mind-boggling, fantastic, is that they actually made bag 13 something that is really cool and again fixing the idea that you can get something done very quickly, like this right here. This little set is actually the speeder of Greedo, so you can actually just open it up, and that's where you can actually put Greedo right there. And look at that, you actually have a very nice control panel right here. And the other thing is that what I don't understand, because it's also not shown in the movie, how does this thing fly? I mean, I am still debating it. Are these like thrusters here? Is that a thruster or what is that? And what I do know is that because I have been looking into the movie, is that these black parts right here are actually windows. So they are not extruded like you see right here. They're just part of the main body. But still, it's quite a different thing, right? It's quite of an awkward build. So without further ado, I want to go into, so build process wise, I would say a 5 out of 5. So it's a fantastic build process from bag 1 all the way to bag 18. I have never had one bag that I was like, yeah, I don't know, I don't like this set. No, it was like from bag 1 all the way to bag 18, it was fantastic. So build process, cool. Take your time. It's not, you don't have to be as fast as other people are. Just take your time. It's fantastic. Again, I cannot say it enough. Now let's go to the overhead shot right there, and now we can actually show you how this set looks. So now I'm stepping away from the desk, and here you have the overall setup. So what you see here, and I'm gonna go on my knees, you have the main building right here. So this is the main building that you can see. And what they have here done is that they have like a roof, but you can actually very easily just remove that roof right there. So because that is the reason why that is so important is that you can actually open up this whole cantina, and I'll show that in a minute. But before I do that, let's look at the outside. So here we have a dewback station. So you got a really nice mold of the dewback right there. I'm going to show it to you like there. So it is a really nice setup. Maybe I can go to this shop right here. Let me go to that shop right there. So because that one is really nice. So okay. So here you see the dewback right here, and you can actually see how he looks really nice. You have the possibility to open up the mouth and close it again, and the mouth, as you can see right here, actually contains, wait a sec, real, not real, but it actually contains teeth. And so it's really more nicely detailed, and those eyes, I mean, those eyes are really nice, if you ask me. Now, what's also really nice is this build where you can see the Stormtrooper, or the Desert Stormtrooper, sitting on the dewback. This is all Lego, and you can actually remove the whole thing and add four green pieces, like so, these right here. There you go. These right there, you can put on top of it, and then it becomes a normal dewback. Personally, I don't like that. This is a really nice way of looking at it. And of course, the way that the Stormtrooper can, influence what the dewback does is that he has this big stick right here, and that big stick can be used to make sure that the dewback does what the Stormtrooper wants. Now, what is also really cool, and I'm going back to the top level, is that on the top level you see that the dewback actually has a nice bone here and some water, and you also see around the set all of these circles. And the way that I look at it, it doesn't say anything on Star Wars or on the set booklets, but I think that these are actually for animals like dewbacks, or I don't know, horses, to have your animal sit there and be secure. So that is the dewback station. Now you also have these really cool moisture evaporators. Of course, Tatooine is a bit of a place that is not so it's not so moist. So you want to make sure that you have enough moisture. So you've got these moisture evaporators, and you've got two of them. And as you can see, it's all connected by these pins to the main set. And that's actually also what is something which is really cool about the whole set, is that it's very, very modular. Also, if you look on this side, I just opened it up a little bit, you can also see another moisture evaporator right there, and another part that is for, like an alley, or some parts that you can just put in some products, like, for example, binoculars or something. So across the whole set, you have a lot of different areas that you can utilize for, to have some fun. So that is the outside of the build. And this is not the only thing that you get. You can also get these two builds that are also, you're also able to connect if you'd like that. That is possible. Let's go to this shot again. Here you go. You've got two builds. This one right here, which is like one of the a house, for example, for this Java, and you can remove the top, the roof. You can remove this roof as well, right here. Oh, I'm now breaking everything off, but that's fine. Just make that sure that that is going well again. Just quickly. There we go. That's back. So everything and every roof is actually removable of the whole set, which is really cool. And the opposite side is actually opened up in this case, so you can really go into it and play around if you'd like. There's a lot of things in there. There's gear, there is shovels, there are chainsaws. On this side you also have a kyber crystal. Let me show you. So here you go. Here you've got a kyber crystal. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Let me open up this, give a little bit more light. Maybe this. Now you can see the blue thing. That is a kyber crystal right there, and I think it looks really nice. But to be honest, I do like the other build a little bit more because it's more, I would say, more professionally done. So I love this fabric here. It looks really cool. It looks really like in a desert, right? You can put your Java right here and be like a merchant and sell stuff. You've got some things on display on the outside, and this opens up again. So the top opens up, and also you can open it up like here. So the whole thing is you can open up and play with, which is really cool, and that's the standard of the whole build. Actually, these two additional builds are actually bag number 17 and number 18. So that makes a little bit of an idea of how when you get to these builds. One thing that I want to say is, one more thing, is that this piece right there, that you can see it, that is printed. So that is really nice. Actually, the amount of stickers in this big set is actually not that much. I actually have here the whole sticker sheet for you to see. And actually, it's not that much. It's very much doable, in my opinion. So that's great. But now let's talk about the inside of this build. Now, I do have a limited space, so I cannot open it up 100%. But let's show you this side first. No, wait for it. Let's go here. So I'm opening up the roof first, getting rid of it, like there. And then I'm going back to this side. And then I can open it up like so. So the whole thing can be opened up like so. And of course, I don't have a lot of space for that, but I'll try to do my best for you. But you can open it up 180 degrees. So one straight line, if you'd like. That is possible here. No issues. So here you have the inside of the cantina. You've got the bar with the barkeeper, which the name is Wooer. That is the name of the barkeeper. He has his own gun, but what I like about the bar is that the bar is really like in the movie. So the shape is perfect. These distillery kind of setup here is really close to what you see in the movie. The only thing that I would love to see was actually that they would put some droid markings on these pipes, because it so happens that the what is it called, IG-88 or something, is actually also molded with the same pieces than you had here in the cantina. So the droid that was in The Empire Strikes Back was actually already part of the build that you have here right before you. Also, next to that, you have a lot of different areas where you can place your figurines, and all of the roofs can be removed like so, and there you go. Just remove them. Here also the same thing. Just remove them. And they're only held by 2 pieces, so they're very easily removed. Also, the side panels can be removed. Well, I'll just leave them right here. And then, of course, these domes can also be opened. And what I like about the set is that this right here is actually a back room for Worm, the barkeeper, to have his stuff here. And I'm going to the up shot so that you can see that right here. So this is like a back area, and there is no documentation at all about what is going on here. So this is new, and maybe this is already canon, I don't know, but this is definitely something that is new to this set, and only to this set. So that is possible. Of course, this can also be opened up right here, like so. So that is also possible if you'd like. And well, let's go move back to this shot, because this is really cool. And let's go to the right hand side first. So I'm gonna put this one a little bit closed because of the space limitations that I have in my studio. I'm gonna remove this part right there, this one right there, and let's put this one a little bit closer so you can actually really look at it. Yeah, here you go. So here you enter the cantina. You can open up the door. You cannot see that, but I'll show you that in a minute. You can open up the door and get in. You've got some steps here, and here you actually this area right here. This is actually the biggest part where you can have some figurines sit. You can actually have up to 4 figurines right here, minifigures, of course. Then you've got 2 normal areas where you can put your minifigs, and they are all in very comfortable seats. I love the way that the seats are built. Very, yeah, I would say very luxurious. I love the details of the small lights that they have here. I cannot wait to see if somebody comes up with some light sets to really make this set shine. I really would like to see it happen, because I think that this if you can light this up really nicely, this is a fantastic display set. It is fantastic, I have to admit. What I also like is that they have these small smaller pieces of tables outside of the main parts. You see some cool figurines. You got this one right here, which is Labria. He has a molded, set for his, well, let's say horns, and a nice grin to him. He has two side faces. Face on 2 sides, I have to admit, and that is him. I also have another one which is has a smaller set, and this is Cape. And Cape is a little bit shorter than the rest, and also here his or her ears are sticking out, and that's also a separate piece right there. And here you've got, and this is a very difficult name for me, so I try to do my best. This is Rick Kelfess. That is his name right there. Fantastic to see him right there. Let's put him here right here. And I also have this figure right here. That is Mora Hardon. And what I like about this figure is particularly, let's see if you can see that. So this particular item has feed printing, and all prints are very much going through from torso to leg all the way. So this is a really nice figure. I mean, I really like also the footprints. Of course, you got Luke, just a normal farm boy Luke setup, but definitely a nice figure. So the thing is, and I have to go to the desk now because I want to talk about the figures a little bit more closely. So what I want to talk about is that with the figures is that the way that I want to do my reviews is that I want to make sure that you do not have to have other sets. So yes, of course, you can have that other sets are already there, and you might have a lot of figures already, but not everybody has that. And I think it's not fair to a set to compare it with another set unless it's a versus comparison that you are aiming for. So I will be, of course, comparing it to an older Cantina set in the future. But for now, I'm only focused on this particular setup and only this particular setup. So that means that even though Luke is there, that's totally fine. I'm just checking out. It seems that my stream is falling in and out, and so we might need to do this again. All right. Maybe the Friday is not a good day to go live. Let's just put it that way. Okay, but it seems to be okay now again. All right. So let's go back to the set, and that was a little bit of an intermezzo. Right, let's go back to the set and let's put these pieces back on. So that's one, that is two, and if you look at this right there, you see how nicely done that this is. This is really a nice way of making this a fantastic. So there are not so much studs on top, which I like. That's a very nice build to practice. Now let's go to the other side. Oh, I told you that I would break something, and I just did. So we'll figure that out now, I think. So, thank you. Because this broke off, and that is with my cat. Not a good idea. So there are also antennas, as you can see right here. Let's move in a little bit closer again. Check if you can see it. No. Move that out of the way. There you go. So here you have a different side. So this is the second side that you make, and here you have a very nice stage for the Biff musicians. You got three. Of course, in the movie there are five, but three is looking at the size of the build. Plenty to make it still a good setup. And here you also got one of the main villains, and that is Dr. Everzan. And Dr. Everzan is, of course, a bad guy. He actually is a doctor, a real doctor. He was a surgeon, but he started to experiment with his patients. And now he has a death sentence in 12 systems. So he is not a good guy at all. And this is his accomplice. And this is another figurine which is really cool. And that is, of course, Bonda Babe. Bonda Babe. I think it's, I have to admit. And he is actually the guy that Ben Obi-Wan Kenobi used his lightsaber on, and he lost his arm because he was minding business of Luke, which is not okay. So also Ben Obi-Wan Kenobi is here with his nice cape and hood. No leg prints in this case, but still a very nice figure with, of course, a lightsaber that he needs. And behind that, you see Han and Greedo. We'll talk about those later. Of course, Chewie is in there, but Chewie is a very standard character. And of course, another stormtrooper, like also on the dewback. Jawa is also included, but I forgot that on this set, I actually put here on the side the spy, and his name is actually a Garindian, the spy who actually told the Empire that that he found the droids, and that's also why the Millennium Falcon was being followed by the Empire. Now here you have Greedo and Han Solo, and I have to try to get a little bit more close. I have a feeling that that's not gonna be a very easy accomplishment, but let's see how far we can get it. Let's get a little bit closer. Can you see it now? Yes. So here you've got Greedo and Han Solo, or Han Solo, I mean, and again, this is an iconic situation, of course. We all remember that these two were fighting because, we're discussing because Han was doing some smuggler runs for Jabba the Hutt, and Greedo was actually trying to get, Han to go to Jabba because he was not, he didn't deliver. But Han, he said, of course, over my dead body, and then Greedo said, yeah, we can make that happen. But of course, Han shot Greedo first. So boom, that's the way he shot him, right there, boom. Can you see that? That's really cool. So that's a feature within the set. You can actually make sure that your Greedo or Han can shoot first, and there you have it. Now that is the set, and the set can of course be combined again fully like so, and then everything is done. So all in all, a very nice build. I really liked it. Now I hope that this is a very nice way of going to do a review. I have to admit, looking at the stream quality, it might be that I need to redo this. So let me know if it was a bad experience for you, if it came to the shocking of the video. I did like it. I hope that you did. I'm actually wanting to, in the future, have a little bit more of a discussion during the review. Let me know what you think. If not on the Friday, I have to do it on a different day because, of course, again, the stream is not going as I planned. So maybe I have to go on another day, but that's fine with me. If you like this kind of content, then of course please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I really like if you would do that, so that I can bring along again more and more of content. It might be that I want to do it on a different day because of the quality, but let's check it out, and I'm waiting for your feedback. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.